And a pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mike Jennings Field here on the campus, or near the campus anyway, of Flora High School, where this afternoon the Flora Wolves will play host to the Salem Wildcats in a non-conference matchup, and actually it's a preview of a postseason matchup, and we'll get to that here in a little bit. But first, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. The final strains of our national anthem played by the Flora Wolves Pep Band. They do a great job, as they have for years and years and years. As it is a beautiful day, just beautiful day here in Flora this afternoon. It rained a little bit this morning, but just basically enough to wet down the field and make it very nice, very playable today. I saw them out there mowing before the game, so yeah, it should be a fast field today, as it's 80 degrees right now. And you saw the flag there a little bit ago. The breeze blowing around 13 miles an hour. It's going pretty much, though, straight from south to north. And that means it's going to be the left field side will be a home run field. And we've got the opportunity for some home runs today as the Wolves take on the Wolves. Flora, last time we were here, we saw a couple of home runs. There will be gusts up to 19 miles an hour. So 12-mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to 19. That's good, clean, fun baseball right there. Pitching for the Wolves today, it's under head coach Brian Tackett. They come in with a record of 13-18, and it'll be Gage Dugan on the mound for Flora, as he is a junior. He'll be throwing to Cormac Massey behind the plate. Massey, the big junior himself. They will face a Wildcats squad consisting of the following. Leading off for the Salem Cats will be Kyler King. King is a sophomore. He'll play center field today. Keaton Graw, third baseman, will hit second, wearing number 10. Luke Bolt will hit third. He is pitching today for Salem, wearing number 4. And Logan Butts, number 24, will be playing right field, batting cleanup. Hitting fifth is Owen Tennyson. He's catching today for the Cats under Brian Light. Evan Barnes is the designated hitter. He'll hit number 6, wears number 23. Angel Salgado, wearing number 8, hitting 7th. And Aiden Rostance, number 5, is batting 8th. Brendan Smith rounds out the lineup for the Wildcats. He wears number 9, plays second base. So, King, Graw, Bolt, Butts, Tennyson, Barnes, Salgado, Rostance, and Smith, as the first one from Gage Dugan comes in, I believe is a strike. Next one swung on into short center field. Back up on it, it will be Thane Warren making the grab in short center field. Thane Warren is a junior shortstop. To his right side at third base is Luke Heimlich, also a junior. Ashton Williams, a sophomore, at second base, and Gage Parker over at first base is a junior. Around the outfield, Porter Countryman is out in left field. He's just a freshman. Paxton Pierce in center and Isom Lusk over in right field. As the Wolves, pretty young. Only one senior starter. I think only one senior, maybe two seniors on the team for Flora. Six juniors in the on the field. Seven if you count the DH. One sophomore and one freshman. Keaton Graw steps in. Graw is the third baseman. The Wildcats in with a record of 7-22. We had them yesterday. They were shut out by the Altamont Indians. Altamont's pretty good. As Graw pops that up to the right side. And that will be gathered in by Ashton Williams for the second out. Breezy days like that, like today, getting pop-outs maybe not always the best idea, but we'll see how the day progresses for Gage Dugan on the hill. Again, Flora with a 13-18 record, Salem at 7-22. Both teams just 2 or 3 games left in the regular season. And we'll have Salem again at Salem next week as they take on Olney on Thursday afternoon. A grounder to second base. Williams bumps it, and that's going to be a base hit, probably an error. I presume it's an error. Yeah, I didn't get a good look at it. I had umpire and catcher and all kinds of stuff in the way. Either way, it's the first base runner for the Cats, and that will bring on a courtesy runner. E4. Courtesy runner for Luke Bolt, who's pitching today. So here comes Logan Butts. I believe that's Gamble out there running. I didn't see the number. The numbers for the Wildcats only on the front of the jerseys, not on the back. Give me a shot of Steve's camera. Is that 12? I need to put my glasses on. Try that again, please. 22. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. All right. Thank you, Steve. Steve Jordan over on the right field camera doing a great job helping out. That's Hudson Gamble running it with 2 outs. It's a 1-1 count here on Logan Butts at the plate. Butts playing right field today. Good hitter. He's a junior. Big. He's got some power. That's the thing. You got to for the Wildcats, they've kind of got to get things restarted. That was a tough day yesterday. As the runner goes, the ball's fouled out of play behind the right side. Big foul territory here at Mike Jennings Field in Flora. They have more acreage and foul ground basically than the rest of the field, it looks like, or it seems like. Gorgeous day for baseball. Not a cloud in the sky. Maybe a few wispy cirrus clouds up there. Had the storms go through this morning, and since then it has been just beautiful. A gorgeous May day. Hope you folks are enjoying it yourselves. Full count here on Butts. Runner goes, and he knocks it out to deep left. And like I told you, folks, put it up there in the stratosphere, and it will go. Home run for Logan Butts. It's a 2-run shot. I told you Logan Butts had some power, and the error comes back to hurt the Wolves as it will score. And those are going to be 2 unearned runs for the Cats. Gage Dugan probably would rather just not have the runs. And that was a deep shot. There's a couple little girls running out there to grab the baseball, and they are a long way beyond the fence. They're probably 60 feet beyond the fence out there. All right, heavens. So 2-0 lead for Salem. That's how you snap a shutout inning streak. And Salem was shut out against Altamont. Prior to that, they lost 10-5 to West Frankfort. Both these teams coming in here needing to win. Both these teams have, it's kind of interesting. Both these teams have come in with one win in their most recent 8 games. So they're both kind of trying to get off the schneid. As that one is high and inside. 2-2 the count. On Owen Tennyson, way up high, the catcher for Salem. Tennyson's just a freshman. He's been catching all year long. He does a nice job for the Cats. Again, the Cats in their green jerseys. Numerals on the backside. Wildcats on the front. And Tennyson walks. Wildcats on the front in white numerals, white lettering. White numerals on the back, and Tennyson will be replaced by a courtesy runner as well. Scout Percelli enters the game. 2-run for the catcher. And a bit of a 2-out rally ongoing here for the Cats. On just one hit, but a hit and an error, and it continues. As Evan Barnes is at the plate. Barnes, a junior for the Cats. Salem will be departing the Cahokia Conference after this year. They've completed their conference play. They have played their final game. They'll be glad to go. There are a lot of really, really good baseball teams in the Cahokia Conference. Columbia, Breeze Central, Freeburg, always really good. Roxana's been good the last few years. It's a very difficult conference. They're jumping into they may regret it. They're jumping into a conference with Harrisburg in it now, though. And Harrisburg is we saw Harrisburg play a couple of 3 weeks ago. Yeah, they're no slouch themselves. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Evan Barnes, designated hitter. Percelli at first base really hasn't shown much of an interest in running. See if that holds up. 2-2 is the count. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strikes him out. But the Cats come up with a couple of runs on a home run for Logan Butts. An error will head to the bottom of the first inning. It is 2-0 in favor of Salem.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Muto Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Number 4, Luke Bolt takes to the hill for the Wildcats. Pitching to Owen Tennyson behind the plate. Bolt, a sophomore, Tennyson, a freshman. So a young battery here for the Wildcats today. They're facing a lineup consisting of Thane Warren at the plate right now. He knocks the second pitch he sees into short right field and dealable for Brendan Smith. For the first out, Thane Warren leading off, wearing number 9. Gage Dugan coming up now, hitting second, wearing number 10. Cormac Massey wears number 7. He'll bat third today for Flora. Number 23 is Luke Heimlich. He'll bat fourth. Gage Parker will hit fifth, wearing number 15. Connor Brooks, the designated hitter, will hit sixth, wearing number 22. First pitch Dugan sees goes into short center, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Rounding out the starting lineup, Paxton Pierce, number 1, is the center fielder, hitting 7th. Porter Countryman hits 8th. He wears number 5. And Ashton Williams will hit 9th, wearing number 2. Warren, Dugan, Massey, Heimlich, Parker, Brooks, Pierce, Countryman, and Williams as Cormac Massey, the big man, steps in and steps into the first pitch, puts it out into center field. Kyler King draws a beat on it, then has to back up right as the ball's coming down. The wind got a hold of it. I'll tell you what, folks, that wind is going to play havoc with numerous things this afternoon. As Massey flies out, Dugan remains over at first base. Yeah, Dugan is running for himself, even though he's pitching today. Luke Heimlich at the plate. We're at the bottom of the first inning. It's a 2-0 lead for Salem. As the wind has made its presence known already this afternoon. You saw the American flag fluttering. Well, not really a flutter. Bouncer 2 short. Nice play. Throw across is in time from Aiden Rostance, and that will do it. The Wolves leave one hit. They leave one on base. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 2-0 Salem.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be.
Clay County State Bank.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
2-0 Salem leads as they come to bat the second inning here. Angel Salgado will lead off against Gage Dugan. He'll be followed by Aiden Rostance and Brendan Smith. If anybody gets on, get back to the top of the order, and Kyler King, first Swing is knocked to short. Thane Warren takes care of Angel Salgado. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ross Dance heads to the plate. We got all kinds of baseball for you next week, folks. A couple of games on, I think one Monday or 2 Monday, 2 Tuesday, 1 Wednesday, and 2 Thursday or something like that as the season is winding down. And then we'll begin postseason at North Clay next Wednesday. So that one is popped up. And another one to Ashton Williams. He handles it fine. And with 2 outs, both teams coming up swinging today. They want to take advantage of that breeze while they can. As Brendan Smith steps in with 2 outs. Watch a strike 1 come in. Tell you what, about 9 a.m. this morning, you wouldn't have thought that the field was going to look this good. It'd be in this kind of shape, but it is dried out nicely. Not a ton of rain up here, Flora. Looked like on the map there might have been more to the north. Bouncer to first, right at Gage Parker. He didn't have to move. He deals with it himself. We'll head to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Salem.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lamontsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Throwing in the Hall's mental ellipsis. Let's see what the messages on the label tell me. Tough is your middle name. Well, it's not actually tough, but that's very nice of them to tell me that. Don't try harder, do harder. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. You've survived tougher. Actually, I'm having it pretty good right now. I appreciate that. Salem's having it pretty good right now, too. They lead it 2-0 here in the bottom of the second inning, as Luke Bolt will face Gage Parker, Connor Brooks, and Paxton Pierce. Anybody gets on, we'll see the freshman Porter Countryman. Nothing you can't handle. That's also what it says. As Parker strikes out. Throw down. You forget how important the throw down to first base after a dropped third strike can be until it changes a game. And my heavens, did we ever have a game changer last night at South Central between the Dietrich Moving Maroons and the South Central Cougars. Dietrich was trailing 2-1 in the top of the seventh inning at South Central last night. And the pitcher who'd been going all night long struck out the third out. Should have been the third out. Ball got away, and they didn't get him at first base. It took too long to get the ball down there. The next hitter up for Dietrich launched a home run. The game should have been over, and he launched a home run to make it 3-2. And South Central could not come back. That was a hard luck loss and a exhilarating win for Dietrich. Hard luck loss for South Central, and certainly a fantastic win for Dietrich. You look for those things this time of year, something to get you going before the playoffs as Connor Brooks strikes out. I tell you what, Luke Bolt really has the good stuff going today. Bolt was playing first base last night, did not bat. I wasn't certain how healthy he was. Last time we saw him about a week or two ago, week and a half ago, well, I can tell you when it was. It was the Roxana game on the 30th. He was playing first base and got spiked. Somebody stepped on his ankle, and he was limping and crutching and all kinds of stuff. I wondered how long he'd be out, but he's looking good now. It's 2-1. 1-2, pardon me. 1-2 is the count. Unless the umpire's going the wrong hand. I guess he was going the wrong hand. Usually they go balls on the left hand and strikes on the right. Full count now, though, and a swing and a miss. That gets Paxton Pierce. Luke Bolt strikes out the side. We'll head to the top of the third inning. It is 2-0 Salem.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents of North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance and Pekin, beyond the expected.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I'm driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
Welcome back as the Wildcats take the batting box. Back to the top of the lineup. Kyler King, Keaton Graw, and then Luke Bolt. If anybody gets on, we'll see Mr. Home Run Logan Butts. As the Cats with a 2-run rally in the first lead at 2-0. King popped out to short his first time up, and he fouls that one off. These two teams will meet again on Memorial Day at Flora, same place, 4:30 p.m., Monday, May 25th. Out! That one got away from Dugan, and it strikes Kyler King. So, he's on with a struck by pitch. Free pass. Well, it cost him. It cost him a back bruise. Yeah, Flora is the higher seeded team in the subsectional. They're the number 8 seed. And the winner of Salem and Flora on the 25th will play Teutopolis on the 27th at Vandalia. But the first game's going to be here. Runner goes. A squibber off his leg. Stayed in fair territory, but you can't hit yourself with it. It's a foul ball once it hits the batter's leg. And with a short lead, he's lengthening it a little bit. Kyler King stepping off of first base. Dugan gave him a decent look, but throws home for a ball. I guess it's 1-1. That's the second pitch they throw to him, right? Runner goes, a bouncer. Oh, nice play over at third base. And the throw over to first in time. Luke Heimlich with a great dive. Able to get up and make the throw over to Gage Parker in time. Runner advances to second on the throw, but a terrific defensive play for the first out. That'll bring in the left-handed hitter, Luke Bolt. And he watches ball one just a bit high. I mentioned Steve Jordan over on the right side camera. Kenny Hildebrand on the left side camera. Both of those fellas doing a great job. High ball two. Ty Landreth in the truck doing a fine job as well. What a weekend for baseball. Folks, or what are you doing tomorrow? You going to go over to St. Louis? It's the 150th anniversary of Budweiser. They're celebrating at the ballpark. Steve Reich won. Celebrating at the ballpark tomorrow. They're going to bring the Clydesdales out. I wonder if they could bring a wagon load of horses out here today. That'd be fun. Matter of fact, the Clydesdales are riding through Soulard in the St. Louis area right now. I got a buddy of mine who told me he was going to go down there and see the horses ride the cobblestones, walk through the cobblestones. That'd be a bumpy ride on that wagon. They are delivering cases of beer to bars in Soulard for the Budweiser 150th anniversary. That's just wild. And there's ball four. Dugan beginning to get himself into a little bit of a pickle here with the one out. Bolt's second time on today as he reached on an error and scored on Logan Butt's long home run. And Brian Tackett looks like may have seen enough. We'll see if it's just a chat for the defense or if he's going to make a change. Getting this close to the postseason, you don't want any players to start bad habits because but you're going to let them go a little bit longer than you otherwise would, as opposed to when the postseason actually starts. The hook will be a lot faster. So Gage Dugan will probably get to stay in. He will. And Brian Lipes' advice for his big junior right fielder, hey, won't you just do like you did last time? Hit that same ball you did last time you were up. That was fun. That's probably what he's telling him. As Logan Butts steps in, digs his way back into the backside of the batter's box. Next from Dugan. He's outside. I don't think Gage is really having trouble with control. I think he's just trying to be very careful with Logan Butts. And he knocks that one deep to left again. He's got another one. My heavens. About 30 or 40 feet over the fence again in left field. Going to have to put somebody deeper than that. As this one, this time it's a 3-run shot. His second home run of the day. The Wildcats go up 5-0. And Logan Butts is getting toasted and fed it at home. My heavens. Gage Dugan, I tell you what, is going to say, why don't we just walk him next time? He may make that suggestion. That was right down central, and Butts took that the other direction in a hurry. But that's the thing. With the breeze going like this, like it is today, there's no lead that's safe. Even though Luke Bolt has pitched pretty well for Salem so far, that wind blowing out to the left like that, Flora could come back. They showed that against Mount Carmel last week. Just have to stop the damage. As Owen Tennyson steps in, he walked his last time up. And Dugan beginning to have control issues. 2-1 the count. And the umpire is using the wrong hands. Maybe the right for him. He's using the right hand as his ball hand. There's ball 4. Tennyson walks for the second time. And this explosion of offense out of Salem has got to be flummoxing. These two teams, again, like I said, are going to play in about 10 days. Today's May 15th. They'll play on May 25th in the postseason. Winter season continues that day. Loser season is done. That one is knocked out to right field, and that's going to get down. Rolls all the way to the fence as Tennyson had to kind of wait. Now he gets around the third, and it's going to be a stand-up double for Evan Barnes. Give me a shot at the number on the back of there, the kid at third base. Kenny's shot. If you get a chance. 39, there we go. Finley Percelli running for, Scout Percelli. Finley's his sister. Sorry about that, Scout. Scout Percelli running over at third base for Owen Tennyson. So it's second and third with just one out. Gage Dugan better put the fire out quick or he's going to be finding himself another position pretty quickly, I'll bet. The coaching staff for Flora is standing off the concrete. That means they're close to walking out. Dugan gave up 2 in the first. Now, the 2 runs in the first inning were unearned as Bolt reached on an error, and then Butts hit that 2-run home run. The 3 here in the third inning are very much earned as King was hit by a pitch. Luke Bolt walked, and Logan Butts unleashed another one out to the left. That one fouled out to left. It's going to get out of play. So a full count with runners at second and third. As Angel Salgado grounded out to shortstop in the second inning and walks here in the third. That will load them up for Aiden Rostance. And right on cue, here comes Brian Tackett. We'll be getting another pitcher. We'll see who it's going to be. You're watching Wabash Cats TV, the Wolves versus the Wildcats. Back after these.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Goldfinger, trying to destroy the courthouse, I see.
Precisely, Mr. Pot.
Too bad, Goldfinger. I've got a secret weapon. Building zinc building.
We'll need new lumber, doors, paint, windows, plumbing, electrical.
Big Bang Center and Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone support each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
Thane Warren takes over for the Flora Wolves on the hill, as Gage Dugan went 2 1/3 innings, struck out 1, gave up 3 hits, just 2 walks, 1 hit by pitch, but 2 of those 3 hits were very, very far away. Very long, very far away. Aiden Rostance will step in. He popped up to second base back in the second inning. Swings at the first pitch. He sees that, bounces off third base. That's a double. All the way into left field, and 2 runs are in. That's what it's going to hold up. They're going to hold up Salgado at third. It is a 2-run double for Aiden Rostance, and all of a sudden, it is 7-0. As Percelli comes in to score, and Evan Barnes comes in to score. It's a 5-run inning so far, and still just 1 out. Rostance only has like 3 hits on the year. That's a fine hit down the left side. When it rains, it pours. And here comes Brendan Smith, the 9th hitter to come to the plate in this 3rd inning for Salem. I'm telling you, stick around, folks. With that wind blowing out like that, there is no lead is safe. Smith, right-handed hitter, grounded over to first base in the second inning. Porter Countryman comes into the infield, by the way, takes over second base as Ashton Williams moves over to shortstop for the Wolves. I believe Gage Dugan went out to the outfield. That's a strike, throw down, not in time. 2-2 the count. You'll say sometimes you just can't trust the board. Ty. Way up high. Full count to Brendan Smith. There is room for him. And he spoils a pretty good pitch there. As Thane Warren was still trying to pick up their second out. This is the second hitter that Warren has seen. A bouncer foul. Angel Salgado has great speed over at third base. And with this big backstop, a lot of room if the ball gets away. A bouncer straight up the gut, right back up the middle. Salgado will score, and they will hold Rostance up at third. On the throw, Smith able to get to second base. So close the book now on Gage Dugan. He gives up 8 runs, 6 of which are earned. And for the second time this inning, here comes Kyler King. He was struck by a pitch to start things off. That seems like so long ago. The large Flora contingent trying to find something to cheer for. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Throw down to third. Oh, that's close. That was so close. Rostance barely able to get back. Smith has a huge lead off a second. And King able to hold up on that one. 2-2 the count. Ball 3 inside. The Cats have already scored 6 here in the third. It's the 10th hitter they've sent to the plate, and there's only 1 out. Graw is on deck. He has the privilege of being the only out so far in this inning. Well, he probably doesn't feel like it's a privilege as that one's popped up behind the plate, making a run for it. Oh, he can't quite get to it, Cormac Massey. So, King with new life. Count remains full. Breeze still going for straight south to north, straight over the left field fence. Next one to King is ball 4, and he'll walk. He reaches base second time this inning. So here comes the junior, Keaton Graw. He grounded to third base earlier in the inning. Nice play over there at third by Luke Heimlich to get him out at first. Luke Bolt now on deck as Graw is the 11th hitter to come to the plate here in this long top of the third. Salem looking for their 8th win of the year. Flora looking for their 14th as that one bounces past Heimlich. 1 run is in. Here comes another one. And all of a sudden, 8 runs have scored in the inning. It is 10-0 Salem on the base hit from Keaton Graw. Kyler King stops at second as Smith and Rostance come in. Thane Warren has come in after Dugan started the inning. Thane Warren has come in and given up 3 hits and a walk. And there's still just 1 out as Luke Bolt steps in. And guess who's on deck? Mr. Home Run himself. Runners at first and second. Kyler King out there at second base. Keaton Graw at first. Thane Warren on the hill. The Cats have put up an 8 spot. They average only 3 runs a game. They have more runs in this game than they've had in the last 3. Last 4. And there's a base hit out to right field. That's going to send King around to try to score. He will stand up, and it'll be first and third with still just 1 out, 9 runs in here in this top of the 3rd inning. As Graw ends up at third base. And it looks like Brian Tackett is going to go out and tell Thane Warren, hey, man, you just didn't have it today. This is not helping Thane's ERA. We'll see who's going to be replaced with back after these.
At Clay County Hospital, we are dedicated to providing quality care for you and your family. Our skilled medical team is committed to your well-being, ensuring that you receive the personalized attention you deserve. From filling your prescriptions at our state-of-the-art pharmacy to a visit with our compassionate behavioral health providers, we're here to support you every step of the way in your journey. Experience the difference at Clay County Hospital, where your health is our priority. Clay County Hospital. Complete care, start to finish.
Since 2004, Ed Lewis Trucking has been moving America forward. Family-owned and built on values that matter. Reliability, hard work, and service you can count on. From dry van freight to dump and hopper bottoms, plus top-tier truck maintenance in their state-of-the-art shop that's open to all truckers, not just their own fleet. They're growing stronger, expanding with their recent acquisition of McKinney Trucking, but never losing sight of what drives them. It's Ed Lewis Trucking, family-driven, service-proven. Call Ed Lewis Trucking at 618-686-3555.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Trinity Health and Wellness in Louisville is proud to be the first nurse practitioner-owned clinic and med spa in our area, combining trusted family medical care with proven aesthetic treatments all under one roof. Our practice cares for the whole family. Our med spa offers advanced treatments like laser therapy, injectables, shockwave therapy, bioidentical hormone replacement using pellets, IV therapy, and discounted blood work. We also carry skincare lines and medical supplements. Visit us at trinityhealthandwellness.net.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
In comes Braxton A-Strike. And he gets the unenviable job of trying to get the man out who has 2 home runs today. Won this inning. A 3-run shot earlier in this inning. It's Logan Butts at the plate. Butts with 2 long home runs to the left. Keaton Graw leads off a third. And the base runner for, let's see, that's Gamble. Throw down to second as Gamble is safe at second base. Hudson Gamble running for Luke Bolt. Still second. Brian Lipe realizes that the wind is still blowing. And Butts way out in front of that one. A-Strike, not quite as much speed as Gage Dugan or Thane Warren. Butts never got a look at Warren. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Using his aggression against him. And that's 2 outs. So with 2 outs, here comes the catcher, Owen Tennyson. Yeah, nice look by A Strike. Looks over to the runners. See where everybody is. Graw at third. Gamble at second. 2 outs now, way up high. A Strike's a sophomore. Right-hander. Flora in their baby blue uniforms today. Flora across the front as that's knocked out to deep left again. Back at the wall, feeling the wall, and it is gone. Home run for Owen Tennyson. Like I said, folks, the wind is blowing out. That one just got up into the jet stream, and it kept going and going and going, and it's a 3-run home run. Close the book on Thane Warren. Two of those runs are his, as he gives up 5, all earned, on 4 hits and a walk. And the Salem Wildcats lead it now 12. I think a 12-run inning going. They lead it 14-0. We'll need a calculator, Ty. Can you get that for me? I'll be all right. That ball knocked out to right field. Can they go one the other way too? Nice play. Running that down. Isom Lusk doing a nice job out in right. But the Wildcats come up with 12 runs on 7 hits. And we'll move to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's 14-0. Back after these.
When the game's on, Catch TV is where you go. The best of local high school sports and community events. And now, Catch TV has even more. Tune in for fresh, exciting daytime shows, all shot locally, right here at the Wabash Catch TV studios. Go to wabash.net or give us a call to find out how you can become a Catch TV subscriber for just $15 a month. Catch the action. Catch the conversation. Catch TV. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Luke Bolt heads back out to pitch. He will face Porter Countryman, who is now at 3rd base. He's already played 3 positions today. He'll be followed by Ashton Williams, who has played 2nd base short. Now he's back at 2nd. And also then Thane Warren. If anybody gets on, we'll see Gage Dugan. And you know those big sluggers for Flora can't wait to get out there and face this left-hander again with the wind blowing out to the left. But the left-hander, Luke Bolt, has been pretty doggone salty. Only 1 hit given up in 2 innings of work. He struck out the side in the second. Bouncer to third. Throw across from Graw is in time. As that will bring in Ashton Williams with 1 out. Hey, you just don't see a 12-run inning very often. I bet you I don't know the last time Salem had a 12-run inning. They're not the highest scoring team in Southern Illinois. Came in averaging 3.5 runs per game, giving up 8.3. As that one is fouled off to the left. Flora, on the other hand, averages 5 runs a game, has given up 6.7 per game. Most recent win was earlier this week against Mount Carmel. That was a dandy. We had that one here on TV as that ball's knocked into short center field. A base hit for Williams with 1 out. So here comes the top of the lineup, Thane Warren. Warren wearing nice matching baby blue shoes to his jersey. Well, the shoes might be a little bit lighter as they throw over and take a look at Ashton Williams. The wind has picked up. I can't imagine you would think about stealing. And the throw is a great move. A great move gets Ashton Williams for the second out. Down by 14, caught off first base. Oh, my goodness. That's like Colton Wong ending a World Series game, getting picked off when you're down a run or two. As Bolt spikes that one. 2-0 the count. Make that 2-1. I don't know. I think you're right, Ty. I think it's 1-0. Board says 3-1. Ty's going to give up on this hitter. We're waiting for the umpire to make an indication. There's ball 4. So, first base runner since Gage Dugan's single in the first inning. I say, I can't. That's not true. Ashton Williams was on base a minute ago. As Gage Dugan will come to the plate with 2 outs and a man on. Everybody's got me thrown 2. Dugan started the game on the mound and didn't go particularly well, but went better for him than for the fellow that followed him. Looks like there's a softball game going on today. Flora leads 7-0 over there in the softball. Trying to figure out who they're playing. That might be Salem today as well. I doubt it. Dietrich, thank you very much. Dietrich's a good softball team. That's a nice lead on Dietrich. 7-0. Over there at the far park. Looks like the top of the third. We are in the bottom of the third here. Thane Warren leading off of first. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And the Wolves go down swinging. We'll head to the top of the fourth. It is 14-0 Salem.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter,